Hey everybody, this is Josh with Ayers Valley Farm. It's a nice February 2nd. It's about 65 degrees, so normally warm for wintertime, but taking advantage of it. We're out here on a 2-acre paddock. It is hillside, it is a south-facing bank. We've pretty much clear-cut most of it. We did leave some red oak standing in a couple spots. But other than that, most of what was here was junk. And when I say junk, I mean hedge, honey locust, multiflora rosebush, box elder, stuff that's really not going to do anybody any good, and it was keeping our cattle from being able to pasture the area. So you can kind of see behind me here, I'd say we're maybe a quarter of the way done. I might be a little bit optimistic in saying that, but we're taking it day by day and pile by pile. We are doing this by hand, so it was all clear cut with chainsaw first. And now we're going back through piling and burning. Like I said, all by hand. We don't have the equipment to do it ourselves, and with the work schedule and stuff, it's hard to take advantage of being able to rent for a long amount of time to really get a good bang for the buck there. So just kind of been muddling along at it here. You can see I've got a little, sorry here, I'm trying to work this phone. I got a little flame started here. Actually, it's really hard to see on the camera. And then down here where Taylor's at, you can see the wood we're starting to pile up. We are trying to accumulate as much of the firewood as possible as we go along, just in an effort to recoup some of my time. I have been keeping track of hours pretty good, so I might do a video here once I get a little closer to being done, or once I get finished, just kind of recap what kind of hours I had in it. I have had a little bit of help here and there from family, friends, and neighbors, so I'll have to think about how I want to calculate that in there, but just try to give everybody an idea of how the hours have worked out, how long it did take me to do it by hand. And one thing I will say, it is worth mentioning, if anybody does try to tackle anything like this by hand, wear safety glasses and chaps. You know, walking on a hillside with a chainsaw, even with the bar brake on, if you forget about it, it can cause some serious damage. So at least have chaps to protect that. Protect your knees and anything else you might be cutting through that you don't realize exactly where everything is, especially if you haven't used a chainsaw a lot. But yeah, so I'll follow up later. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you.